welcome back to my channel. So this is part 2 of my official diagnosis of me having Neuromyelitis Optica NMO, Nmosd, Devic Disease. So now I'm back at the clinic in March, so I have to go back to the clinic in March. So this is March now, so this is me going back to the doctor or the hospital, the neuro clinic. And yeah, so I have to, it's a new doctor this time, but I'm there early. They call me early and I'm not leaving there until a few hours, and I have to give the whole history again. I don't like that part, I don't, but I have to give the whole history from Wapi Philip until present day. And anything else? Well, I've gotten lighter, so I didn't just get light like straight away. It started off from my foot or feet, and then it made it way up my hands as well, and then it made it way to my face and to other parts of my body. Like, mind you, I wasn't very dark initially, but I was never this light. So that's in itself. The pain in the knee got worse. It got worse over time. I had to stop exercising because my knees couldn't manage the exercise at all. The fingers, the stiff fingers, my hands still shaking, stiff knees, you know, like muscle contracts. I would have muscle contracts a lot whenever I stretch my legs. If I wake up in the morning, I would have a few headaches here and there, you know, a few eye pains here and there, and then you know, the weight gain, like I just have to, and the bloating, I just have to open my mouth and there I am, I'm bloated, you know, like honestly and seriously. Like, that's not the fun part, because now I realize that, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fit certain clothes. And I'm like, I'm not buying any clothes, I'm not buying no new clothes, I'm not buying any, because I'm not going to stay this way forever. So I started off at 60 milligrams of steroids, and each time I go, well, this would be now in March, my second visit, and they've decreased it by 10, so I'm at 50 milligrams now. So, and then I'm started on another medication that I'll be on for the rest of my life. So the steroids is supposed to suppress my immune system and all that. So yeah, they're supposed to help me, like, so I don't get worse, as in, so I'm not paralyzed or in a state where the disease take control of my life and I won't be able to do anything for myself. Like, one thing about me, I don't like depend on people. I don't like anybody have anything go over me. I don't like people talk about, oh, I did this for you, I did it. No, I'm not nobody's responsibility. So I try to make sure that I pray to Jesus that I don't get to that point where anybody would have to take care of me like that. I hope not. I do hope not. So I cannot exercise. So this is now March, April, and May. A part of me. So because I couldn't exercise, I realized some ugly stretch marks on my body. When I say ugly, I mean ugly. I'm not talking like them little stretch marks that anybody would get. You know, no, not those little cute ones. No, talking ugly stretch marks. I don't even know if you'll be able to see, like, you'll be able to see it now because this is in a better state, but I think if I have any pictures I would post them there. Like, I don't, like, you won't be able to see, like, yeah, I'll post the pictures that I have like on my abdomen, and they hurt and they itch and they're just awful. And I cried when I saw my body looking like that because my skin has gotten so thin, and I would say so ugly. And I look at myself in the mirror and I couldn't recognize myself. I'm like, what is this? And I cried, like I bawled when I saw my body like that. It is mentally draining, like literally mentally draining. It drains you. And that's why, again, it's good to have people that care about you and that will actually listen and actually, you know, like just be there for you. Because it's a difficult time, it's a hard time, and that's why you stay away from stress. And if people are around you that's adding to the stress, you need to just breeze them, you know, breeze them. You're going through this hard time and then you're having people add to that. No, like, added stress that I don't need. I do not need added stress, so I breeze you, okay, for my own peace of mind, for my mental health. Yes. And then now, as I said earlier, I was taking pictures on a daily basis whenever I remember, so I'm going to post pictures now of March, April, and part of May of what of the faces of the changes in my face, of what happened. It hasn't been an easy road. It will not be an easy road. There's a lot to consider. There's a lot more to learn, and yeah, it's just a whole lot, and it's just a whole lot. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. But yeah, we push on, we fight, we continue, because we're strong. I am strong through this whole process, and yeah. Like, listen, I've been called an elephant. I was outside my gate one Sunday, and can you believe, even though I know this person, they were passing, like driving past, person stopped them car was full of people too, and person, how you want to get so fat? I couldn't believe the person's response. Like, I had to pause, like, before I said anything, and I was like racking my brain, like, why would you think that is okay to say to somebody? Like, you don't know what the person going through. You haven't seen the person in a while. You haven't been in contact with this person, and then you're gonna stop your vehicle to talk about the person, wait, not say morning, not say hello, sorry, not say, you know, like Jamaica think that is a greeting. It is not a greeting. It is not a form of greeting. I don't know where them get this thing from. Like, listen, I've learned from a very young age not to judge people. I don't know what they're going through. I don't know what situation they may have going on. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. So I try not to judge. I try not to speculate. And I know people think their words don't hurt, you know. That's the thing. They think words don't hurt, and they think you can just say anything because they have a mouth and God give them a mouth. But no, not because you have a mouth that means you have to use it. Like, think before you speak. Is it so hard to do? Like, honestly, I'm wondering, like, is it so hard for you to think before you speak? It's not hard. It's not hard. And then you're there criticizing someone, judging somebody. Have you taken a look at yourself? What do you look like? You're there judging people and going around being nasty and mean. Like, just drink water and mind your business. Like, honestly. That's why I'm saying, for my mental health, for my peace of mind, during this time I've learned a lot. And I am not adding any stress to myself and my environment when I'm already going through all this. So be mindful of your words. Be careful of your words. Choose your words wisely and carefully. It's not hard to do. If you have nothing good to say, shut your mouth. Simple, easy peasy. But during these between March, April, May, part of May, I doing a bit more research, and the name of the person that I found, like she's the only person that information that is made public in Jamaica about having NMO SD. Her name was Amoy Lewis. Her story it's crazy, it's touching. I cried when I read her story. And it's a case where, she had it rough. There was even a Gleaner article about it, if you search Amoy Lewis, it'll be the first thing that pops up. Living with rare chronic disease. You'll be able to find more information about it, about her. You can research about it. But for her case though, it started I think when she was in high school, and it was around CXC time, exams, and the doctors, they passed it off as stress, which is crazy, because it is your body. I always say this to myself, like, Hyacinth, it's your body. You know what you're going through. You know the changes. You know what you were. You know what's happening now. So it's your change. So you have to tell the doctor. So a doctor coming now and telling you that it's stress because around exam time, that's crazy, And because they said it was stress, they didn't pay any attention to her, and so she didn't get early treatment. For a case like this, you need to be treated early so they can actually, calm down the disease or help to manage it better, so that the symptoms or the disease doesn't take full control of your body. Because in all honesty, my body hates me, because this is what it is. Your body, your immune system, your central nervous system is fighting against you. My body hates me, basically. So for her, it said, I'm reading part of the article, it said it started in 2012 when I noticed weakness and numbness in my right leg. I was starting 5th form, so the doctors concluded at that time that I was stressed from exams. I had migraines for days at a time, involuntary movement of my toes, and eventually the leg. I now walk and swing my leg from the hip. So you see, there's a lot that comes with the disease. There's a lot that's not known, and it's so rare that it's unfortunate, that there's not a lot of information there. And that's what's 2012, right? And she's going into 5th form, and it started to manifest itself there, and then for them to say it was stress. So, they didn't treat it on time, and it got worse over time. So then he said in September 2019, I woke up unable to move the other leg. I am losing sensation gradually on my body, along with severe muscle spasm, tingling and numbness in my limbs. I am experiencing neurotic pain of my spinal cord, and sometimes my nerves are inflamed that they go everywhere. It sometimes feel like my whole body hurts. I lost control of my bladder altogether. So yeah, it's hard. Like, it's hard, and it's sad that she, you know, went through all this. It is sad, like really sad. And because hers has progressed so much, and she wasn't diagnosed at when she initially noticed all the numbness in 2012. She wasn't diagnosed. I don't think she was diagnosed until 2019. Actually, that is a long time. That is a very long time for someone to go without treatment, and it is very unfortunate. And she got so bad. Based on what I read, they have set up a GoFundMe to help, because when it's so far progressed, you need to do a lot more, like medication, like steroids and azathioprine. It's not going to be enough. It's not enough anymore, so you need to do transfusions and all that. So it gets harder as the disease progresses through your body. And unfortunately, she passed away. So remember, you know, like, it's your body. You know what's going on with your body. You know yourself. So don't, because doctors would have to diagnose and treat you based on what you tell them. So if you know that something isn't right, you know, like, press or go somewhere else. But I know most of us don't like doctors or hospitals, and I've never been to a hospital for myself before. No. So this is like, this whole ordeal is like my first time, you know, and I'm learning so much, but it's tiring and it's hard. But yeah, I'm not going to sit up here and talk about yeah, I'm grateful somebody else might be going through something worse. No, we need to stop doing that too. Like, everybody deal with things differently, you know. No one reacts to pain the same. Everyone might deal with one situation can 5 persons can be going through the same situation, and 5 of them will deal with the situation entirely differently. So I'm not going to sit up here, oh, you know, somebody is this and somebody is that, so you should be grateful that you are this. No. Why should I downplay my situation to uplift somebody else? And why would you do that to somebody? You know? So be kind to people. Everybody react to things differently. Everybody go through things differently. You know? And I will just live my life. And just live. Like, I will try my best, as much as my body allows, to enjoy life. You know, I'll try to go on as much adventure as I can, and take you guys along with me for the journey. You know, that's what I will do. I will just explore and find myself, and you'll see that. You'll see the change. You'll see me just being me. Like, who else can I be? Nobody else. You know? So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned a lot more about NMO, Nmosd, Devic Disease, Neuromyelitis Optica, Neuromyelitis Optica Spectrum Disorders. I hope you learn something about all the side effects of these steroids. I think that steroids does good to you, but it also weakens the immune system, you know. So avoid people who are sick, who have a cold or all that. But yeah, Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on part 3. So this will be part of, so this will be May, June, and July. So yeah, see you next time.